Well, I've just got here to the, what are we calling it, the quarry job. I can't believe how much light's in here. To carry on with the shreddings, brought the chipper. I've had nothing but problems this morning. It was one of them days. Do you remember when I started the jet cleaning job? And then I aborted it because I said there was problems. It was just one problem after another. It was unbelievable. It was just a string of them. There was probably about 8 small little problems that, I say little, but they mounted up, and in the end I just said, right, I can't do it. There's too many problems. Now it's been raining. I set off this morning with my trailer loaded up. The only problem is I was halfway to the job and it was loaded up with the wrong stuff. It had the ride-on mower on the back of the trailer instead of the chipper, so I had to go back. And so anyway, there's been a lot of problems this morning, traffic jams, road closures, all sorts. Finally got here and I thought, right, I'll make a start. But and I've even got the ladders, the fold up ladders, the shitty things I was talking about. The chipper's broke. It's obviously been bouncing on the back and these pins have snapped and a bolt's come out here, so that probably can't be used today. I've got to fix that now, so I'll have to go. And I bought this job again. This is what I mean when I say there's problems. That is a problem, but you could, I don't know, I'll try and wangle it today. If I can fix it, the rest of the video will be done. If not, I'm off home. And I bought it, and I've even brought the big mulching mower as well, because all this loose stuff is dragged off there, so I knew that needed shredding up. But even if I get that off now, it's too wet. It's absolutely soaking. You can see the rain coming down now as we speak. So do you know, I just might call it a day, and I'm sure a lot of you will agree. You know, you just say that's it, even without the problems, just with the weather. But the light that's coming in here is unbelievable. These, as I say, these have still got to be done from this one here, I think, down. That'll make a massive difference. So yeah, and all this is on the wall. This has still got to come off. I say it's a separate job. It's the same jobs, but not the same job. I don't know if that makes sense. It's still work to do, but it's nothing to do with the laurels, or I don't even know if it's our wall. I'll have to see them, but I suppose it's got to come off. So you know, there's still plenty to do here. So I'll have a little look at this. I doubt if I can do anything, because it doesn't look like there's pins in it. It looks like the pins have snapped inside it, and I can't get them out. I'll have to drill them out. Anyway, see you all soon. I'll keep you posted. Okay, instead of going home, what I'm going to do is wedge the ladder against here, slither up the bank, and I'll get up and work my way along, and I'll just cut some down again today and just pile them up again. And probably blow as well, even though it's wet, just tidy the place up a little bit. So that's what I'll get on with today, and we'll just make a shape there. The ladders didn't really work here. They bent, but bend where I needed them to bend, and also as I went up, and then they went across the bank like that, which is what I wanted. As I got up, I knew they were going to slip down the bank and just push these down. So anyway, that's not going to work, and there's no one here to foot the ladders, so the van can do it. Let's get on with that. I might not put your house here on the stand because it's still raining, so I don't want the phone to get wet, you see. Okay guys, I've brought you up here, but I haven't been filming because it's still peeing down, and my hands, oh, I can't even feel them. I keep stopping them, trying to breathe on them. I did a quick tip a while back about using those little heat pads you buy for £1. I think they've gone up now, £1.25 or something like that. Anyway, a couple of quid you get them. I put them in your glove and they are toasty. They stay warm for about 8 hours. Haven't bloody got any, have I? Oh, I could have done with them today. My hands, oh, I nearly went home again. But I've plodded on a little bit. I mean, all this is all loose all the way along there. The shrubs are here, but all this is loose. So I'll just carry on. So, see, look, it drops down there again. I don't know if you can see. Just here is like, well, I can't get past because I'm cutting this down here. So I'll just work along there, just keeping you posted as I go. Let's see how we get on. Also, while I'm here, I don't want this ivy to get on the wall, so I'm just taking it off while I'm here. So it's nothing worse. I hate ivy on the wall. It's all right when it's what's the word, controlled, but when it's just neglected and it's just running riot, And I've said this a few times on my videos, so I'll say it again while I'm here. This ivy won't wreck walls, but if the wall is like this, with all the pointing missing, then it will. Because what it'll do is it's giving it a chance to get in the weakened mortar. So it will, and that's why people say, oh, it damages the wall. No, if the wall is already damaged, the ivy will get in and make it worse. If the wall is sound, the ivy will not do anything to it. Even a fence, if there's gaps in the fence, it'll get through the gaps and widen and then split the wooden things. But if there's no gaps, then it's fine. So I'm getting it off the wall anyway. I don't want it on the wall, especially with this weakened like this. This is awful. So we don't want any weight to pull the wall down. Well, a little bit of good news here. This bank that I'm on, and I said to you it drops down here and I won't be able to go any further. It's the end. So I must have worked along a lot faster than I thought. So this is the end of the bank. Obviously it goes down to the floor then, which is miles down here. So I'll just clear up this little bit that's fell. And then, see this ivy, I mentioned it before saying I'm taking it off the wall. I don't mean I'm taking it all clearing off the wall. I will eventually, but what I'm doing now is snapping it at the bottom and dragging it away from the wall. I will leave all the top growth on because that's another job in itself. I've got all this to do, so you'll probably see on the video and you'll see ivy like left on the wall like that and you'll say, I thought you said you were getting it off the wall. I've cut it all at the bottom and make sure it's all cut at the bottom so it's not growing like that. And then another day, another job is we'll get it all off the wall. Okay, get on with that. Okay, just another little quick update. I'm just taking off more of this growth on the brickwork. It's completely like a mat, but I've tried to cut round and leave some of the ferns and things because I think that'll look nice. But I think the rock looks better than all the moss. Don't mind a bit of it. See, I've left some at the bottom there. Don't mind a bit of it, but I think the rock looks better. So I'll just get a little bit more of that off. I'll just do what I can today. It's terrible weather and, as you know, problems. But I'm not one to moan. Okay folks, I've just been up there and blown all up, I blow it all over to the border. You see me on the last video, so I didn't bother videoing it, and I've done all up there, it's all clean. Everything's just cut back and prepared, ready for the shredder to get fixed. I'm going to go now. I'm absolutely freezing. I was going to say I'm wet. I don't feel wet, but obviously it's just stopped raining now, but it's been on all day. Okay, I'm going. Don't forget, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and if you haven't, why not? Put it in the description why you haven't. I'm quite open to suggestions for why you haven't, and to change something for you, or if you're not happy with something, let me know. Alright guys, see you soon.